This is day 2 of the Transformers Optimus Prime Lego build. Number 10302, 1,508 pieces, interlocking and moving, and there's a whole lot going on with this build. Last time we finished up with build or instructions 1, 2, and 3, and that got us a spinny torso, an upper torso. Obviously, you can see the headlight trucks or the truck's headlights. Some turning pieces, probably going to be his arms, no tuck in onto the side, and then some wheels, and obviously his thighs. Look at that guy. He obviously works out. So next, because we did 3, is 4. I don't know if what set this is. I think it goes by threes. We'll find out. We'll find out. Hope everybody's having a lovely Sunday. I got back from going to a thing called the Canal Days. A lot going on there today. It was very busy. Saw a train go by. I'll be posting that video later today or sometime this week. If you're interested in trains, it's like a 4-minute video. I did the whole train. It just kept going, going. It had a middle engine, which that's something I'm not really used to seeing as far as trains go. All right. Anyway, on to the build. Bag 4, step 1, really long black piece, 2 by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And then one 2 by 2 black smooth square. Okay. Then we use the other really long 2 by what I say 12, 14. And then we have a 2 by 6er flat white one that goes under next to the 2 by 2 flat square. Then we have a whole bunch of stuffs. We need a blue, one studded square. And we put that in the corner up here because that's what the instructions say. Then we need 2 1x4s. 1x4, 1x4. Got those. These are the dark blue variety. And then we need a 1x6er right there. 1x6ers. I'm going to put them in the middle. As long as it's a blue line, they don't care. That's between you and me. I'm doing it differently than the instructions say. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. This is my bookmark. Don't lose it. Don't lose it, Optimus. All right, so we got that. Next, we need a regular sized red 2x3. And then we need a gray 2x3 on the bottom, 2x2 on top, and it's got a curve to it. Then we got that down. So, and now we're going to do a bunch of these side pieces. We got a 2x2, 2 on the side. We got I probably should get another one of those. We need a 1 studded, 2 on the side. And then we need a 2 stud, 4 on the side. Okay. Then that goes like this. Oh, multiple ones. Okay. Then I put another one here. And then I did need 2 of these. Good call me. But then I still need another one of the 1 studded 2. There we go. Blammo. Got that. Oops. 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 Easy does it. Just back her on in there. Okay. Then we need the 2 studded 4 on the side, and we need that 2 times. Light gray, though. Light gray. Last of those pieces were black. Now we're going to build something. And we needed this dark blue. Dark blue 1 stud regular size. And then we're going to put a dark blue 1 stud with the circle connectors on the side. Like, yo. All right. It's kind of like a weird Millennium Falcon shape. Like a really weird one. So not really like one. Use your imagination, you'll figure it out. We're building Lego. It's all about imagination, except for when you're building the instructions step by step. Not a lot of imagination at this point. However, we can imagine that the pieces are alive, like in Toy Story. You know, we're not paying attention. They come alive and talk to each other on the toy shelf. What? Oh, did it? I don't want to talk about it. If you're new to the channel, hello. If you're not new to the channel, still hello. How's it going? Hope everybody's having a nice weekend. Okay, so we're at step 127, and we got to put a dark blue, regular sized 1x4 behind these pieces right here. And then we're going to turn the piece over, apparently. Oh, we did turn the piece over. So now on this beige piece, we did put some beige pieces on here. I didn't tell you because I was busy yapping about other things. Now we're gonna put one of those ball joint out of a ball and socket joint, and then we're gonna put another red piece, regular size 2x3, and then we're gonna put another flat beige 2x2 square on the old red piece we used, and that takes care of that. Now we got to build something else on step 129, starting with dark blue two stutter flat, and then we got to put a gray one stud circle on there, and then we got to put a one stutter hangover piece, also gray. So it's one stud on top and then hangs over to be one stud on the side. And for this one, the one stud on the side is going to get a dark blue triangle, just a one stud blue triangle, and the pointy piece points down if you're following the instructions. And then we cap it with another dark blue two stud piece, just a regs. There we go, like a little sandwich. And then okay, then we put it in here. So we need a regular size blue stud, regular size two studded dark blue piece, and that goes over at the gray near the grave curve key piece. Wow, I can't speak today. It's all the excitement I had this morning. My head is spinning. We got a black regular size 1x3, and then black regular sized two stud, but it's got two holes in the side. Another black regular sized 1x3, and then another two stutter black with holes in it. And that's it for 129. Now we're going to 130. And we have to put on these white squares. One goes over top of the beige. Then we got another one that goes over top of the red 2x3. Then we have to take a red circle, a one stud red circle, and put it underneath a white regular sized one stutter, square one stutter. We put that in this little peekaboo spot. Why do we even bother with the red stud? That's kind of silly, but whatever. Oh, and then we need a white two stutter hangover to two stutter, like so. Bum, bum, bum. Then around to 131. Two one stud red circle pieces. Four, three on the bottom stud, two on the top stud. And then two gray two stutters with a grabby hand. And then we put the red piece here. And then we put the grabby hand. And then we put the other hand back here. Like, whoa, why does that? Oh, like all the way? Okay. And we have to do that 2 times. Okay. So there's another one. Let me put this on here. Then we have the other grade 2 stutter with a hand. And then we put that on top. Like so. And then we slap those mammer jammers in here. Like so. On step 132, we have a long, skinny black piece. 1 by 10, I'm guessing. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yes, 1 by 10. We place that onto. Oh, wait. Oh, we need some blue triangles first. Blue triangles. One stud blue triangles. Where are you? Found one. And those go on the ends. Found another one. Now we need a 3 studded flat beige piece or 1 by 3. Slide that in there. Then the 1 by 10 black piece on the edge over there. Now we need this 4 by 6 black piece. We need 1 by 3 beige piece. We need 1 by 4 dark blue piece. We need 1 dark blue square 1 stutter. We need the black socket joint. Got it. And we need 2 3 studded angle pieces, also black. So then those go up here. The angle pieces go on next to the ball of the ball and socket joint we put on earlier. Then the beige 3 stutter, and then the 4 by 6 black sheet. And then at the very bottom, we put in the socket joint. Then we put in the 1 stutter, the blue 1 stutter, and then we put the 1 by 4 dark blue piece in. That's 133. All right, so next we need a 2-way black connector with cylinders. We need a regular size black 2 stutter with the 2 holes in it. 1 by 3 beige. 1 by 4 dark blue. Dark blue 2 stutter. Where is it? There you go. Regular size dark blue 1 stutter. There we go. Okay. So now we're down here. We put the black 2 stutter with the 2 holes in it. And the blue regular 1 stud size. Regular size 1 stutter. And those go in there. Then we put the 1 by 3 beige touching the black 2 stutter 2 holes. Man, it's hard to call these pieces out. I want to keep you entertained by speaking instead of you just watching my hands move. But doing step by step, holy bejesus. I have other things I could be doing. Well, not really. I was going to build this either way. You're just lucky that you get to be part of the ride. That's what I tell my wife all the time. I think I almost have her convinced of it. What's everybody else doing besides watching me do Legos today? Lego, excuse me. I don't want to get crucified for misspeaking in the Lego forum. I'm kind of a big deal there. Just don't tell anybody about it. Has anybody ever been to the Legoland World places? Leave a comment below. I want to go, but I heard you can't get in if you don't have kids or something. Which is silly if you ask me. All right, so now, wow, we got a double ball area. That sounds way dirtier than I meant it to be. So we're stacking. We're putting 1 2 by 2 tan piece. Then another ball, like I said, ball and socket piece. Then a regular size 2 by 6er. And that slides in there. like so. Next, for step 137, you're putting I call them upside down angled pieces because like it's like a angled piece, one stud on the bottom, two stud on the top, and usually they're meant to go underneath pieces. In my opinion, you can use it however you like, I guess. Then a regular sized 1x3 black piece, and then we got two of these gray pieces with the ridges on them. One side's vertical, one side's horizontal. There it is. Instructions tell us to put them both horizontal side, or no, excuse me, yeah, horizontal side showing out. So we will do that. We will comply with the directions this time. Next, it wants us to build something. It wants us to build two gray one stutters, circles, and then put that on the bottom of a one stud regular size with a side stud. And then it wants us to put a black piece that has basically two studs on the back, one in the front, but we're gonna put it in center ways. Then we slide it in a crevice. Gosh darn dog hair. Slide it in this crevice like so. Okay. Next, we are going to take the 2x2 beige square, and well, let's not put that one in first. First, we got these two studded on the top, four or 2x4 on the side. How does that fit in there? Oh, because we turned it around. Good job paying attention to the instructions. Holy bejesus. Okay, so for step 139, we have to rotate the piece. And now we're doing two studs on top, 2x4 studs on the side. Two times back to back, or side to side to be more precise. And we need 2x3s, dark blues. Snap right there. Now we put in the 2x2 beige tile. Then we go back to the 2x3 on the other side. And now we're looking at a 1x6er. Get out of here, you pesky dog hairs. Like so. And then, where do we place them in? Oh, we need a regular two stutter, dark blue. Not regular, I guess. Trying to pick a lingo I want to stick with for these, and some of these I know are flip flopping. If you're actually paying attention and like Lego, leave a comment below of what you like to call these pieces. Or do you not even care that much? Now we got that. Now we're going to build something over here. We need a 2x6er, dark blue. And then we're going to put a 2x4 flat piece, flat smooth. And then a two stud smooth piece. Then we're going to do a three studded smooth piece in the last little hole. Now we're going to turn it upside down, and we're going to do dark blue angled piece, three stutter. And then we are going to do a dark blue angled piece. And then what else? What else? What else? And then a two stutter, dark blue two stutter. And that assembles 140, but now we are going to attach it to this side right here. Like so. Piggity pow. That's the piece we just built and assembled, or attached rather. Now we need three of these tiny, those two stutters or one stutters. We need one of these, four of those, one stud black curved pieces. They're like little sideways domes, like little light gray speed bumps. We need 4 of those. And then let's, does there, do we even have any two-studded angled pieces? Oh, we do. And we need 3 of those. Piggity pow, got those going up. All right, so then we're going to place these on the side. The angle's going to go up. So thicker on the bottom, thinner on top. Skip 1 hole from there. Second row down. And then putting them 3 across right next to those little arms. And then we're going to fill in those gaps with the little gray speed bumps. I'm glad my hands are not much bigger than they are, or else I wouldn't be able to do this. All right, now we're going to put a little blue picture frame around this with 2 1x4s, dark blue, and then 2 1x6s. And then just sandwich that in there like a picture frame, what we were working on. That's the other one. All right, then the 1x4s go on the end of the little blue picture frame. Like so. I always find it interesting how they use different colors. And like we're trying to achieve this goal, and we can't see what's inside there once we're finished, but it's all these little tiny pieces. I always found that interesting. Sometimes I wonder if they just do it to sell bricks or if there's actually a real purpose to do such things. Now we're going to finish up with this area we're working on with 2 studded flat smooth pieces on the ends of the picture frames that we just assembled. And then we got another one, so we got 2 of those, and then some super long 2, 4, 6, 1x8ers, flat and smooth, 2 of those. Oh, that does look pretty nice though. I'm talking trash, but I like that. Hope you do too. If you don't, too bad. This is mine, not yours. Wow, that was uncalled for. I apologize. So now we gotta turn it upside down. And we're gonna put some smooth thingies down here. Smooth thingies is a technical term that Lego doesn't like to tell a lot of people about. It's in the manual, it's in the fine print. You gotta look for it. If you can't find it, just try hard. So then upside down smooth tiles, 2x2. And one more, one more. Where are you, you little stinky potamus? There we go. With a dog hair attached to it. Son of a gun. Okay, okay. So we got the corner pieces. Now we're doing 6 1x4s. Wow, 6 of them. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're just gonna make rails on the side. Did anybody talk about their beverages they like to drink while they're building Lego on the last video? I know I posted it. I didn't have time to go back and look to see if anybody actually did anything. All right, next we need 2 1x4s. These are all dark blue colors. There it is. And we need 2 1-studded squares. Duke, no pee-pee licking. We have millions of guests on the internet watching us, and you're over there pee-pee licking. What kind of host are you? A very vulgar one, I would say, if someone ever asked. Oh boy. Okay, so then we turn it over again. But bamboozled. Going back to this where the beige is on top. flat blue piece, 2x4 on, or the smooth kind, gray 2 stutter, and then, oh, we need 2 of those. Uh-oh. Another one. Okay. So then we do sandwich that smooth tile with 1 stud, another stud, and then the 1x4s go after that. Okay. Now we need a 2x3 out the side, 2x3 down. And then we have a smooth piece? No. That was it. Okay, so that builds that part out. Now on to 170. What? 147. Holy but Jesus. 2x3s. We need 2 of those. We need a 3x3 square. Still rolling with the dark blue. Once again, this is a Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime Lego build. Excuse me, 10302 with 1,508 pieces. Holy but Jesus. I'm not even halfway done yet. Let's go, Dynamo. All right. We need 2 3-studded right angle pieces. And then we need, what is that? 1 angled 2 stud to 1 stud, I think it is. Okay. Now we're still on this side. And we're going to do like so. So 1, and then 1, and then like so, and then 1 like here. I needed 1 of those. Okay. And then something on this right there. Oh, that lined up nicely. Okay, I like that. Ba-ba-da-da. All right, so then we're gonna do, we got this long, where's the long smooth piece? Got it. Long smooth piece. But we have to do a 2 stutter, blue 2 stutter. Ah, go, 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 gadget arms. Then we got a 3 stutter right angle piece. Come on, come on. And that snaps into place right here. Okay, whoa. All right, let's go. And then we need another 2 studded flat piece or smooth piece. Cursed dog. Okay, and that's done, right? Up, up, up. Okay, on to 149. Wowzers. Okay, so for 149, we need to do, take a 2 studded gray piece and put a 2 studded smooth piece on top of that. And we're going right after the gray stud in there. Now we have 6 of these shiny pyramid pieces or sideways triangles. I don't know what I call them. 6 of those. And then they go this way, skinny piece to large, and just chain them together like that, skinny to large, skinny to large, large to skinny, no, skinny to large. Oh, Nelly. Ooh, those are kind of sharp. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Just kidding, just kidding. And those do go all the way to the end. Okay. So we got that going. Oh, and then we got a 2-way triangle, 2-star triangle that goes in front. Okay, that looks a little better. Gotcha, gotcha. And that takes care of that. Now we need 1x6s, 2 of them. We need 2 dark blue 1 stutters. We need 2 of these angled pieces. 3 to the top, 3 on bottom, 1 on top. And then we need 2, I'm assuming they're these three studded smooth pieces. So three studded smooth pieces go on here. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Then we go angle pieces, skinny to large, skinny to large. Then we put in one stud on right after the triangles. Probably not really triangles, they're probably more like trapezoids, or they're like a door wedge size, but that's not really a technical term. All right, so we got those on there. Next, we're smoothing the crap out of it. So we got one studded triangles. Those might actually be one studded triangles. And then we put that on there. And this one is going skinny to the bottom, I guess, if you want to stand up straight. Then we need two more 1x6ers. And then we got the three studded smooth pieces. And put it on top of the six stutter. Doing that 2 times. Bow, bow, bow. And then we are sandwiching it, those silver things that we had in there, like so. All right, look at that. That's pretty slick. Okay, see? Hopefully you can. I can't see you. I've got my phone's on a tripod. But this is pretty interesting. I would say so myself. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, tell your parents, tell the other people's parents, tell people on the street. I'm sure they don't even know yet. And maybe they want to know. Okay, now we gotta build something else. What a surprise. All right, so we're taking some two stutters, still working on dark blue color, two stutters, and then one stutter, two on the side, like a street light kind of, but there's instead of three lights, there's only two. And then on top, we're putting a curved piece, two studded curved piece. If you look at the side, it's almost like it's a quarter of a circle. And then we're taking a sideways piece, two on top, two on the side, and we're doing two underside pieces. Okay. Whoa, 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 not in the middle. 1 and 2. And then we stick those to that. Okay. And then we're sticking that in here. And now we are going to stick it where the sun don't shine. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. We are going to this. So this will be Optimus Prime's right lower leg. Ba-ba-da-da! Now his name is Hopalong Cassidy Prime. Okay, so that is 153 that were completed. Now we're on to bag 5. I will give you $100 million of your own money if you can guess what we're going to build in bag 5. I will tell you before we get started that I actually don't know, but if I had $100 million to bet, it would be his right leg and apparently some extra wheels or something. We will see, though. We will see. Now that I've gotten started, I can't slow down. Well, I can slow down, but I can't stop. I gotta finish it. Can't have Optimus Prime running around with one leg, no feet, no arm. He doesn't even have a head. Doesn't have the Matrix in him yet. This set comes with a couple of blocks that look like Energon cube type stuff. It doesn't move or glow like the cartoon in the 80s, but it'll look pretty dope when I look at it. Once again, shout out to Amy Shamey Galapagos, my wife, for allowing me to get this set. Big fan, big fan. I'm actually thinking about getting some Autobot Decepticon symbol tattoos, but we'll see how that goes. I think about tattoos just about every single day. Every single day. But my wallet says, no way, Jose. And as open minded as Amy Shamey Galapagos is, there are tattoos that she's like, no, Absolutely not. You can never ever get that tattoo. Don't even ask. Oh, but other than that, how do you feel? So once again, we're building, like I was saying, I believe we are building the rest of the right leg. Still got to pay attention to the rules. Well, I don't know about the rules, the instructions. Friends, there's no need for that. Who's out there anyway? What is it? A bird? Or is it nobody at all and you're just for no reason? Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that for the babies at all. No, 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 no. Not even a little bit. Okay. I gotta build that thing again. So we're gonna build another piece. We're looking for a regular one stutter. We are looking for the one stutter with the circles on the side. And then we are looking for a one stutter square to go on top of that. Like so. And then we put that at the very end. And then we're going to the two gray, two stutters to four on the side. And these are actually a little bit taller than other pieces, I believe. Then we need five black pieces, two one stutter to two side stutters. We need two stutter to two side stutters. We need one two stutter to four side. Holy crap! Tongue tied with these studs that I'm trying to say in some sort of fancy technical way. Because maybe there's somebody listening to my video who's hearing impaired, hearing impaired, or maybe they're visually impaired. So I'm just trying to be as descriptive as possible for the people at home to follow along in another manner than normally intended, if that makes any sense. Trying to be courteous, and if you know me personally, that's a big step. Okay, so now we're rocking step 160, and for this one we need two 1x3 beige pieces. We need one 2x2 beige square, and we need one regular size 1x4 dark blue piece. And for this, the instructions say we have changed the orientation of the model. Let's say that. And then we leave a space. Actually, we leave two spaces, put the other three stutter in there. And then follow up with this up here. Good girl. Good choices laying down in front of the fan. After Papa gets done with this, he come lay with you. Sure does. Papa loves laying in front of a fan on a hot summer day. Some people might not say it's hot, but I don't care for the heat. I am not built for it. Not by any means. Leave a comment below if you like the hot. Is summer your favorite season? Excuse me. Okay. Oh, we gotta build that other piece. So this piece we gotta build, we already built before. And this is a regular blue two stutter with another two stutter. We need the one gray stud, one stud circle kind. Then we need the one stud on top, one stud over the side. Also light gray. Where are it? There we are. Then we put the other blue two stutter on top. And we have the one stud sideways triangle pointing down. That goes right here on the edge. Then we have a regular blue two stutter, like so. And then we have a regular sized 1 and 3 black piece, two stutter, two hole black piece. 1 and 3 regular size black piece, and then a regular 2 stutter with 2 hole piece. And that evens that out. Now we go into here. On top of the beige square, we put the 2x2 white to 1. Back end of the 2x6, we do that again. We build another 1 stud white piece, regular size, with a 1 stutter red circle that you won't be able to see ever. Hide that in there. Then we have the white, 2 studs up, 2 studs over. Okay, that's that. Then we gotta build those grabbies. So we need 4 of the 3 studs bottom, 2 studs top. We need 4 of those. Claw, nope. Oh, we do need the hooks, the hook pieces. Looking for another 3x2. There it is, there it is. And 2 1 studders, right? Then we put the 1 stud red circle on that. The 2 studded with the hook being a lazy term, I guess. And then sandwich another piece on top. That slides right into here, like so, just like we did the first time. Then we do that again, red circle piece, 2 studded with a hook. Sandwich it again with the other pieces, and put it into the leg, like so. Next we up is 2 1 studded triangles at the end. Come on. Come on. Whoa, whoa, Black Betty. Got a little crazy. Got a little crazy. Lost some pieces. Everybody calm down. Okay. So we need one of these triangle pieces. There we are. Okay. Like that. Down here. One of those. Another one on the other side. Still dark blue. Then behind the one by the hooks, we need a 1x3 beige piece. Okay. Then after that, we need the, what's that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 1x10. 1x10 black piece, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yep. Then put this on the other side. Ba, ba, ba. All right, now we go for this other piece. We need to push some of these back. The 3 studded black angle piece, we're gonna need 2 of those. We're gonna need the socket. Where's the other angle piece? We're gonna need the plate, the 4x6 plate in black. Angle piece, got it. And then we're gonna need a 1x3 beige piece. We're gonna need a 1x4 dark blue piece. And we need a 1 stud blue square. So we're still looking at the same orientation. We are putting the black angle pieces up by the ball and socket joint. After that, we put the gray or the beige 1x3. Then we put the plate, 4x6 plate. Oh my goodness, excuse me. That was totally you and definitely not me at all, because I wouldn't do such a thing. My mother raised me so much better than that. You heathens. All right, then we finish off with the 1 stud right there. And that should be good. So that puts us to 166. Then we're on to 167. Mother pearl. Wish I could speak properly for a whole video. That would be so fantastic. Black regular size, 2 stud up, 2 stud or 2 holes in it. 1 2x2 black connector. 1 3x1 beige piece. 1 2 stutter, regular blue 2 stutter. Dark blue that is. 1 regular blue stud. And then 1 4x1x4 blue and those are going to go into here. So this goes here. Then the black with 2 holes. And then off of that is the 1x3, then the 1x4, and then the 2 stutter on the. Ow, son of a gun! Mother of pearl. That was smart. Just poke or snap my skin in between there. That was not fun. All right, so now we need a thick or a regular size 1 by, what is that? 2, 4, 6, 8. 1x8. Regular size 2x4, dark blue, and a regular size 1 stutter, also dark blue. Where are you? Hello, little 1 stud blue guy. It's found him. Okay, so then we're gonna, still in the same orientation. On top of this area, we put the regular size 2x4s. Then we do the 1 stud, and then we do the 1x8. Now that's together. Now we can go on, and now we do 2x6 white piece, another ball joint for the ball and socket. Then that's how that goes. Oops. Made a mistake. Underneath the ball joint goes a 2x2 base plate. My bad, sorry. After that, we go with the 1 stud to 2 stud upside down angle piece. There it is. 1x3 regular size black piece. Then we have the slotted pieces, vertical on one side, horizontal on the other. We are showing the horizontal this time. Like so. Oh, sorry, let's be serious just for a moment. Okay, we're done. All right, next, oh, we got to build something else. We got a 1 stud, regular size 1 stutter with a hole or a stud on the side. 2 1 studded circles underneath it. And then this is where we have the 2 stud to 1 stud black piece, but we center it. And then we slap that in that little hole there. Well, maybe we don't slap it, we place it gently. Like so. Okay, so that's what we got going on there. Now we're gonna do 2 studs. Oh, we gotta rotate again. Rotate it. 2 studs on top, 2x4 on the side. Right there, flush. Do that 2 times, putting them like that. Okay, so then after that, we have blue regular blue 2 stutter. I don't know what. Stop calling them regulars. That's confusing because of the regular size. And then there's that. Then we have 2x3 dark blue, 2x2 beige square. Then we need another 2x3. And after that is just a 1x6er to finish her off. All right, that finishes off 172. Now we're going to build that panel again. So we need a 2x6er. Then we need to put a 2x4 smooth piece onto it, like so. It's like this. Then we need a 2 studded smooth piece. And then we need a 3 stud smooth piece. I flip it over. And we use up a dark blue 3 stud angle piece. And then we do a dark blue angled piece. And then a regular crap, just a blue 2 stutter. A blue 2 stutter. And that goes on the side like this. Okay. Next we're on the 174. Now we need the 2 stud triangles. We need 3 of those. Then we need the 4 gray speed bumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the speed bumps go in like this. Da, da, da. Okay, that's 4 in a row, and those are going into the hook pieces that we had in there. All right. And then after that, the skinny parts up, bigger parts down of the 3 dark blue triangles. Then we're doing 2 1x4s and 2 1x6s. 1x6, 1x6, 1x4, 1x4. Okay, and we're doing a little picture frame like we did before around those gray pieces that we added and triangles or the angled pieces. Then after this should be uh 2 studded smooth piece on the ends. So that's 2 of them. 2 of them. There it is. And now it'll be what is it, 1x8 smooth piece? Yes, 1x8 smooth piece. All right, like that. Okay, so that puts us up to 177. We turn it over, and now we are using 2 3-studded right angle pieces. And then we're going to do 3 2x2 upside down smooth pieces. And try not to get dog hair into the build. Oh, I love dogs, but holy bajoli. Okay, 177 is complete. We're looking at 178, and we need 6 1x4s. 6 1x4s. Dark blue still. It's a lot of portion. Optimus Prime's legs are blue, so a lot of these bricks are blue. Have you guys ever seen the Optimus Prime version where he is black and purple, like the Decepticon version? It's a pretty interesting idea. Leave a comment below if you like that or if you've ever seen it before. Okay, now we're going to rotate it again. Now we're putting 2 1 studs right here. Then we're doing a 2x4 smooth piece. Another 1 studded squares. And then we're doing 1x4 pieces after that. 1x4, 1x4. Where are you? There we go. Okay. 1x4s. Then we gotta do a gray 2-studder. Gray 2-studder. And then a 2x3. Then another one facing the opposite direction. Then we're gonna do that kind of again. Angle piece, where are you? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna do this angle piece over the edge. Once again, I still like that connection. This connection right here, that's visually pleasing to me. I don't know why. You guys have a favorite Lego connection? Okay, so then we gotta do the gray 2-stud to the, put this on first, right there. Oh, there he goes. He was hiding. And then a two-studded smooth piece that goes beyond that. And then we are doing silver vents, skinny to large. Skinny to large. Skinny to large. 6 times of skinny to large. All right, all right. So that's all completed right now. That's taking us to step 81, or 181 rather. Now we have to take this long piece, put a 2-studder on there, dark blue, and then the other 3-stud right angle piece. Where's that going? That's going right here. Then a 2-studded smooth piece. Yeah. Okay. And then we do 3-studded smooth piece, 3-studded smooth piece, 3-stud to 1-stud angle piece. Another, do that 2 times on the other side. Well, once more on the other side, I guess. And then 2 1-studded squares, dark blue. Pop those in. Okay. And then we got 2 1x6s. Come on, dog hairs. We're almost done. All right, there we go. My 6s are in there. Hey, baby girl, Papa's almost done. He'll be done in just a couple minutes, okay? All right, so then we got, oh, this is where we do the 2 little triangles at the end. One here, one there. Then we got 1x6s with the 3-stud smooth pieces on top. 1 time. 2 times. All right. There's that. Now we're on step 185. And we got stack some dark blue 2-studders. Then we have to put 2 1-studded, 2 studs on sides, the 2 light 3 light kind of thing going on. Curved piece on top of that. Gosh darn it. All right, there's that. Then we gotta do this. Goes in there. And that goes on the back side. Let's see if I did that. Okay. All right. Yes, I did. So we're putting on the other leg. Ba ba ba. Now Optimus has 2 legs. And we are putting together 4 wheels. 4 wheels. Where are they? Here they are. Okay. Ba ba ba. Another thing I've always loved about Legos is Lego wheels. I don't know what it is. Putting the rubber on the wheel and the rim. Just always been a big fan. Okay, there's that. We have these silver pit, not silver, light gray circle pegs to crosses. Put them in the most outside holes. Slap the wheels on. Other wheels. Other wheels. Oh my goodness. Gosh darn dog hair. And then more wheels. Okay. Now we gotta do a little rim job. Rimmy rim rim rim. Slide those on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. There's that. Nope. Cursed dog hair. All right, friends. All right. So this puts us to at the end of bag 5. I'm gonna take a little break after getting these legs done. Um bag 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 are still left. I will get those done as quickly as possible, and you'll definitely be a part of the spectacle when it happens. My name is Shaggy Sissy Pants. I hope you enjoyed watching me build this. I enjoyed building it in front of you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, tell your friends and family, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye bye.